Hi, I'm Sara Hansen here with my external persuasive speech. My husband Peter is videotaping, and my mom and dad are our other two audience members. Let's get started. I'm Sara Hansen with the National Association of Realtors. Our topic today is why use a realtor with your investment business of real estate. The purpose is to convince you to use a realtor when you purchase and sell property. The expectations of our discussion today is that you will learn why using a realtor can benefit you and your business. A preview of what we will be discussing today is who I represent, what is the National Association of Realtors, why you need to use a realtor, why using a realtor can save you money, and how to find a realtor in your area. There will be a question and answer period at the end, so if you could hold your questions till then, that would be helpful. So, what is the National Association of Realtors? The National Association of Realtors is the trade organization that governs realtors throughout the United States. We represent 1,200 local associations and boards throughout 54 states and territories. The biggest thing I want you to remember about the company National Association of Realtors, the organization, is that members of our organization subscribe to a code of ethics and standards of practice. This elevates their business and makes them better in helping you find the real estate that will grow your business. They have access to other members who are granted membership to our organization, such as property managers, appraisers, lawyers, title companies, and so forth. I want to show you a video. It's called Sticky Notes, Hire a Realtor. This video describes the buying and selling process of real estate and the many things that go into it.
Thinking about buying or selling a home on your own?
Well, I made a few notes to help you get started. Here they are. Figure out how much you can afford. Check your credit report. Save for a down payment. List current home on the market. Mark your current home for sale. Clean and prepare home for showings. Consider offers. Negotiate the contract. Find an attorney to review the contract. Hire an attorney or title company to complete the closing. Research types of mortgages. Find a mortgage lender. Get pre-approved for a mortgage. Decide where you want to live. Decide what you want in a home. Check local school system report cards. Check local property taxes. Go to open houses. Research local amenities. Figure out how much you can offer. Submit an offer. Complete mortgage application. Order inspections. Obtain certificate of occupancy. Negotiate any repairs. Have the property surveyed. Review homeowners association documents. Order a title search. Obtain title insurance. Secure homeowners and flood insurance. Calculate closing costs and how much you need to bring to the table. Conduct a final walkthrough. Whew. You think you can remember all that? Me neither.
When you're ready to sell your current home or to find the home of your dreams, write yourself just one note. Call a realtor today. Oh, and ask them if they're a realtor, a member of the professional trade organization.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know about you, but that's a lot to remember. And what if something went wrong? I listed here on the screen a lot of the things that the guy in the video mentioned. Finding inspectors, negotiating the contract. On both the purchasing and selling side, or renting or leasing side, there are multiple things that you have to remember. Now, some of you may be able to do all of that, but I imagine if you're trying to invest in property, you want your money to come quickly. You don't want to sit around and wait for a contract to come through or wait for the pest inspection to come back. Maybe if you're flipping property, you want to worry about getting inside the home and making it beautiful, or getting inside that commercial property and making it usable for your client. coming in. So why not let a real estate agent take care of these things for you, such as finding a good home inspector, pest inspector that will give you the facts that you need without making it seem like your investment is bad. Knowing also things such as the value of a property. What am I trying to say? The places like Zillow on the internet, when there's so much opportunity for people to list for sale by owner and things like that, they don't always get the value of the property correct, whereas a real estate agent can help you with this process. That leads me to one experience that I had with purchasing a home. The home that my husband and I live in now, our real estate agent was able to get the pest inspection back and negotiate to have the seller fix what was needed, and didn't even need to ask us. She just did it. I think that is valuable because it's something we would have asked for anyway, whereas she just took care of it for us. So moving on to the next part is, how can the realtor save you money? It's time. T-I-M-E, good time. When you're investing in property, that's what you want to move quickly. You want time and things to move quickly and in your favor. A real estate agent can help you with that. They can take care of the things that you don't want to think about. If you're able to find one that wants to help you and maybe you guys can create a relationship, the other thing that you're worried about is also money. The money you want to be on your side as well. You want the properties to move quickly. You want clients and people to move in or out quickly. And so if you find a real estate agent who also maybe wants to be a property manager, you can negotiate compensations even for these things. I'm not saying that, all compensations and commissions should be that way, but at least that's an option that you have in your mind. If you find a good relationship with a real estate agent and you guys can have a working relationship together where they can find you properties and you can do what you want to do with them, it can work out. So now, at this point, you're probably wondering, well, how do I go out and find that real estate agent that will actually help me with my business and that we can work together on this? So if you can take notes on this slide here, it's how to find a realtor. From being part of the National Association of Realtors, we run Realtor.com. You can go to Realtor.com through your basic computer or your cell phone. You just type it in to the bar there and use the links. You're going to click on Find a Realtor. I'm going to show you how to do this. Here we go. So this is what it looks like when you bring it up. If I type in the search engine here the name, I'm going to choose Paula Martin. Okay, there's quite a few of them. This gal right here, this is who I used to work for. Now, Paula is a broker associate in Lexington, Virginia. Let me show you, let me go back real quick and show you this, because on Realtor.com, the realtors can have ratings or reviews. Now, if you look and see, Paula doesn't have very many reviews. However, if we go to her bio, we can see she has been the #1 selling real estate since 2005. There's been a couple of years in there. Actually, no, she has been the #1 in her market every single year. So just because they don't have good ratings on there, you still might want to get in contact with them. You can ask questions, you can call them, you can get their contact info, and interview real estate agents. Find out what kind of properties they list and sell, what kinds of markets they're in, what their market is like, what the market is like where you live. And also ask them if that's a relationship that they'd want to be involved in, whether they want to work with investors or people just looking to get into commercial real estate. These are all questions you want to ask yourself and ask the agent. Okay. My thing skipped ahead of me here a little bit. So, remember, go to Realtor.com and click on Find Realtors. Now, in review, we talked about what the National Association of Realtors is, how they're the governing body for realtors, and how realtors use that code of ethics and standards of practice to elevate their business practices and make life better for everybody. They really have the best of both parties in purchasing and selling at heart and in mind. So in closing, I just want you to remember that using a realtor will save you time and money so you can focus on growing your business. Thank you. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, Lois.
Does it cost you as a realtor to be on that Realtor.com?
No, that is something as becoming a member you get. Because we work with the local boards and associations, they usually have what's called the multiple listing service, where realtors who are members of the National Association of Realtors put all of their listings, and we have an agreement where we can upload them from there so that everyone who goes to Realtor.com can see all the listings across the board.
Oh, okay.
Any other questions? I have time for one or two more.
I have a question.
Yes. Michael, what is your question?
And if I invest in real estate at a small time level, will most realtors deal with me if I just want to buy a one-off home or a one-off piece of commercial real estate, or are they looking for the big-time multi-level investor that has 14 or 15 different properties?
That's a really good question. I think that it depends on the realtor. I think that's where going to Realtor.com and searching through the ones that are in your area and doing interviews and things like that, you'll be able to find someone who would still support you in just one or two properties here and there instead of necessarily going really big in your investment. Because some people are just looking to invest a little bit. And, you know, the real estate agents, they do the grunt work, and they'll help you save time either way, whether it's a small investment or a big investment. So those interviews are really important. Okay, we're going to wrap up now. Thank you for coming, and I hope you use a realtor.